feeling. This is the wildest and most chaotic trip to Jamaica you'll ever witness, full of dodgy accents, gangster standoffs, twisted identities, feeling, and one desperate grandson who'll do literally anything for his nan. If you thought British crime comedies had gone off the rails before, feeling, wait until you hear how Jafaican flips the script and absolutely goes off in Jamaica. Feeling, stick around because not only do we break down every step of Gazza's bonkers plan, we'll reveal the final twist and how it all pays off in the end. Feeling, prepare yourself. So the whole insanity kicks off in London with Gary Buckle, aka Gazza, your classic fast talking, unlucky wheeler, dealer, and self-described outsider. He grew up causing trouble, got booted from Australia as a kid, and landed back in London living with his nan, who honestly is the center of his world. But as much as Gazza loves her, life's been rough. You're feeling he's broke, can't hold down a legit job, and always seems to be 2 steps behind trouble. When the local care home admin drops the bomb, 21 days to pay 35 zeros in overdue care fees, or nan gets kicked out, it's an absolute crisis. Feeling, Gazza's tried everything selling gear, asking mates for loans, even wheeling and dealing at poker games. Keem goes hilariously or painfully wrong. Loan sharks threaten to break his legs, mates are all skint, even his family is tapped out. Feeling, the desperation is real, and Gazza's on the verge of losing the one person he truly loves. While drinking with his rowdy circle, Trace, John C. Humphrey, feeling, and a bunch of lovable losers. Gazza hears a wild tip. There's a Jamaican gangster, Denton Kilman for fun, Powell, feeling, who's supposedly sitting on a huge inheritance. The kicker, Denton's locked up. Nobody's seen him for years. Feeling, and word is Gazza looks almost exactly like him. Feeling, that's where the truly crazy plan hatches. Gazza decides if he can learn to fake Denton's Jamaican dialect and swagger, feeling, he might just pull off the ultimate identity heist, travel to Jamaica, pose as the infamous gangster, and pocket enough money to save Nan for good. Feeling, of course, everyone thinks it's madness. Gazza is as British as beans on toast. Feeling, and his attempts at Jamaican patois sound more like confused German clicking mixed with Essex sarcasm. Even Winston, feeling, a real Jamaican and Denton's old childhood mate, is brought in as Gazza's crash course coach, offering slang lessons, Caribbean food, feeling, and brutal honesty about the danger ahead. There's a hilarious training montage. E.T. Gazza is sent to buy plantain, learns Wagwan, what's up, feeling, and gets lost in a wash of accents and cultural misunderstandings. Winston is skeptical but agrees to help, feeling, partly because he's got his own beef with Denton's criminal legacy. Angel's a wink, favor trade. Gazza must entertain Winston's sister with a date to get full support. With each passing day, feeling, the stakes ramp up. Gazza's clock is ticking. The locals start to sniff him out, and we see just how out of place this cheeky Londoner is. Bit of last-minute prep and packing. Gazza and Winston jet off to Jamaica, and the movie shifts into high gear. In Jamaica, feeling, the sense of danger and comedy hits new heights. Gazza tries to blend in as Denton, a man so feared he's called Kilman for fun. Feeling, the gangster's entourage greets Gazza as Denton with skepticism, missing gold teeth, fading scars, and a suspicious lack of swagger. Feeling, while some are fooled by cosmetic explanations, others start to question, is he really Denton? Gazza's awkward attempts at patois nearly give him away. Feeling, still, the crime underworld is so chaotic, many accept the story for now. But this new identity is more dangerous than Gazza could have imagined. The real Denton is up for early release, and rumors swirl about an imposter. Feeling, suddenly Gazza and Winston are hunted by rival criminals, family members, and Denton's own crew, with a $5 million bounty slapped on their heads. As paranoia swells, Gazza wonders if he's doomed himself and Winston by bringing the Kilman for fun attention back to life. Any attempt at blending in comes with gun, waving threats, and wild chases through Kingston's alleys, nightclubs, and rural hideouts. Winston, feeling, the endlessly resourceful sidekick, orchestrates clever distractions and near escapes that keep the pair alive. Feeling, There's a tense meeting with Denton's girlfriend Mushmush, who nearly exposes Gazza for the faker he is. Feeling the inheritance papers are supposed to be signed in a big family gathering, but Denton, the real one, gets there early, ruins Gazza's payday. Boys find themselves completely outplayed. When Gazza tries to reveal his true self, everything slips further into chaos. Feeling he's no longer just an unlucky crook, he's a hunted man pretending to be a monster. Feeling the confusion reaches a fever pitch as nobody in Jamaica can tell which Killman is real and which is fake. Meanwhile, everyone's gunning for both. Feeling what's brilliant in the film's climax is how the impersonation goes from a comedy of errors to a dangerous game with real stakes. Really? Winston reveals he's been playing a deeper long con, helping Denton himself secretly leave his criminal life behind. Feeling Winston and Blacker, the loyal bodyguard, have been orchestrating a scheme, swapping identities, manipulating phone calls, feeling, and setting up Gazza as the perfect fall guy to distract Denton's enemies and clear the path for a clean break. Feeling in the end, both fake Denton, Gazza, and real Denton vanish from the gangster radar. The news reports them dead, fed to the pigs, in true crime caper style. Feeling. And with their demise, the heat is off for good. But here's the twist ending. The inheritance was much bigger than Gazza thought, nearly 10 million. Feeling. And Winston ensures both he and Gazza get their well-earned cut for all their hard work, even if most of it was running for their lives. Gazza gets $5 million, repays his debts, including the old care home, buys out the snooty administrator, and sets his Nan up for life. In a heartwarming beat, Feeling, Nan catches a groove with Jamaican bashment music and now wants to move in with Sean Paul. Gazza's ragtag crew in London is blown away by the story. Feeling nobody can believe he actually pulled it off, and the circle of friends, for all their endless banter and doubts, Gazza's loyalty and guts in risking everything for family. The ending wraps up on the ultimate theme, loyalty and the power to change. Gazza wasn't a criminal for greed. He risked it all out of love, stubbornness, and a never say die attitude. Feeling, redefining what it means to be a Jafaican. Not just faking it, but blending cultures, outsmarting stereotypes, feeling and finding yourself on the edge of disaster only to scrabble back and win. What makes Jafaican special is how it swings between punchline and peril. Feeling we get slapstick accent fails, wild criminal standoffs, British, Caribbean jokes, and genuinely tense shootouts, all fueled by Gazza's manic energy. Feeling it's a movie that knows how to balance swagger, sympathy, and total absurdity. No matter how controversial or silly it gets, Feeling, beneath all the bluster, it's got heart, a story about a guy who refuses to give up even when the whole world is out to get him. Feeling. So what did you think of Gazza's wild Jamaican adventure? Could you pull off an accent swap for your family? Feeling. Did Gazza deserve his payday after all that chaos? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap and breakdown, smash that like button. Feeling. Share with your mates who love a good caper, and hit subscribe for more movie breakdowns with heart. Until next time, Wagwan.